Hey guys, Other Boy Reactions here. Alright, we're hopping back into Veronica Mars. Last time, I had a little cry session. I became a little overcome with emotion over the Keith Mars, Veronica Mars relationship. It's just a rare relationship that you don't see very often on screen. It probably just reminded me that I don't have a father like that. I've never met my dad, but I've heard stories about him, and he's not a good person. So I was probably triggered by seeing, this perfect dad on screen, the complete opposite to what I have or don't have. Yeah, I just love their relationship so much. They have really good chemistry. They both act really well together, and they push each other to be better. Yeah, I just find them really endearing. So that's that. So last episode, we got rid of Troy, finally. My suspicions were correct. He was not a good guy. He did make Veronica happy for, the time that they were together, but it was, superficial happiness. They didn't really know each other. I think we were all distracted by his charm. Veronica certainly was. But in the end, she, was true to herself, and she kicked him to the curb. So good riddance, Troy. What's his face? Logan. How could I forget his name? Logan and Veronica aren't on good terms yet, but they're getting there. They're not like, I don't think they hate each other anymore. Logan's thawing a little bit, and I like to see where that goes. Alright, we're just gonna jump right into it. This is Veronica Mars, Season 1, Episode 6, Return of the Kane.
Come back in the house, honey.
Oh my god, that's his mom? Is it Lisa Rinna? She's one of the housewives now, isn't she?
Hey, you guys are out early.
And Harry Hamlin? Aren't they married in real life?
Here. Get a few shots with my son, huh? There you go. Smile, Logan. Oh, don't forget, these folks pay for all of this.
He looks so crazy. He looks like he wants to kill all of them, including his parents.
Thanks, Dad. I pulled the rest of the soccer team. None of them want to see my junk.
Well,
I want to see your
covered.
junk.
My dad's gone a little nutty with all these father-daughter days.
Yeah, see, me, on the other hand, would love to go to the zoo with my daddy.
Wallace, don't.
But he's dead, so.
Oh.
Okay, I hate myself. Are you happy?
Mm-hmm. Sex and drugs.
Wanda Varner just had her food delivered.
Wanda.
And that's wrong. How? She doesn't have any pirate points?
Pirate
Oh.
points?
I see. You're new. I am. Pirate points are earned by being a contributing member of the school. You get them for being in student council, for sports. Cheerleading is a sport. Mr. Clemens,
Who is
Wanda
this?
Varner ordered in Chinese food.
Oh my god, get over yourself. You have nothing better to do.
Wanda, I know you know the rules. If you'd like the privilege of having your lunch delivered, then why don't you get more involved here at Neptune?
Oh, come on, who cares?
In the meantime, I'm going to have to confiscate your food.
What? Shit. Yes, yes,
Wanda!
yes, girl.
Is to follow me to my office.
That's what you fucking get.
Tough day?
That ain't the half of it. See, this dame walks in, and you should have seen the getaway sticks on her. Says something's hinky with her old man.
To put the screws to him?
You ain't kidding. He sang like a canary.
Well, you're in luck, Philip Marlowe. Because it's dessert for dinner night, and I've got a whole Sunday thing set up here.
I'm Wanda Varner, and I'm running for the office of Student Council President.
We used to be friends a long time ago. We used to be friends.
How do you account for your sudden popularity?
Isn't it obvious? It's class warfare, the haves versus the have-nots.
Amateur boxing night,
God.
if you're interested.
But you think you just come in here and buy me like that? Is that how it is?
Yeah, that's exactly how it is. I think we're on the same page.
Get out of my face
Thank you.
before I beat your ass down for free.
Thank you.
All right, you suit yourself. Shh. You have a nice day.
Ugh. I should have known it was too good to be true that he
I promise to
changed.
uphold
the duties of presidency.
And I've known Duncan Kane for a long time. He's the real
Logan's
deal.
dad.
Duncan Kane for student body president.
Wow.
That's my dad.
Abel Kuntz was found with Lily's backpack and shoes in his possession. He gave a confession on the spot, but Dad was convinced that the mystery led back to the most respected family in Neptune. The 3 people that were at the scene of the crime before he arrived. Jake Kane, beloved billionaire. Celeste Kane, renowned philanthropist.
Duncan.
And Duncan.
Picks up random homeless guys and makes them fight each other.
The hometown hero!
What's your name?
Ryan.
Oh my god. He's disgusting. What a fucking asshole. Again. God.
Where did this come from? It's impossible.
2004-2005 SCA President Duncan Kane.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, Logan.
Mrs. Donaldson, did you get my message?
About inspecting the ballots.
And?
My short answer? No.
Jane Lynch.
My long answer would be a speech about being a gracious loser.
The student charter says it is possible to lodge a formal protest.
Which this is not.
Is there really any harm in Veronica double-checking the votes?
Right.
Well, that's not the point.
What do you mean that's not the point?
She's manipulating you.
No, she's not.
And I'd like to give you the chance to reconsider.
You're manipulating
I
her.
tell my students to be dogged. I tell them to follow hunches.
All great. Certainly not telling you how to teach your class.
Yes, you are.
There were 2 sets of ballot instructions.
Oh, the fucking bitch. Yes, of
Madison
course.
Sinclair.
Ugh.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Mystery solved. I'm gonna kill whoever did this. Well, why don't you come over tonight and we'll make new posters. And I'll get some puffy paint and an Avril Lavigne CD and it'll be just like our pep squad days.
Oh my god, Avril Lavigne.
It's a new low, and just when the critics were having some doubts.
You must be talking about your narc friend, Wanda.
Oh my god.
Isn't it time that you found another bad guy?
He is such a jerk.
So was it your idea, or did you just play it your usual way?
What's my usual way?
You stand idly by.
He's afraid of him.
The way you played the ungrateful son, determined to humiliate his father, was utterly impressive.
Do you have any idea what you've just cost this family?
Of course you don't. You never had to work for anything in your life. Don't you ever embarrass me again.
Hey. He's right. It's like fucking grow up.
Dad told me on the way over that he's donating $500,000 to the Neptune Food Bank.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, okay, that was good. That was like a big fuck you. Oh my god! He's gonna beat him? No! Oh my god. That's not okay. Oh my god!
I guess we're not going to that rave in the desert, but I do have a pretty good idea of where you can stick these.
You don't understand.
You're right, I don't. Why don't you explain it to me?
I got busted last year for possession. This was the only way that they would keep it off my record. I'd never get into Williams with a drug charge in my file.
So you were willing to wreck my future to save your own? No hard feelings. I didn't vote for you.
In addition to varsity sports, I would also like to make sure that students in band, students who make the honor roll, students who perform in school plays or write for the school newspaper, even students who excel in vocational trades should be eligible to earn pirate points.
Alright.
And they should share in the benefits. Okay.
No one's clapping.
So what kind of candy should we sell this year?
I used to think that solving the case was the key to our happiness. Solve the case and my reputation is restored. Solve the case and your mom comes home. Solve the case and you go back to being a normal teenage girl.
So let's do it. Let's solve the case.
Wait, Veronica. What I believe in now is that we make the most out of what we have here and now. I believe in going to the zoo with the person I love the most.
This isn't a school project. It's the footage of Abel Kuntz's arrest.
Is next year.
It doesn't have...
What are those shoes doing in Abel Kuntz's possession?
Oh, yeah.
Good question.
Yeah. Closer and closer to solving Lily's murder. It was a fun episode. We got to meet Wanda Varner, who at first seems like, you know, she's this rebel who's gonna challenge the establishment of the school and change everything. But we find out that she's not that great of a person. She's willing to throw Veronica or anyone under the bus to get what she wants. That was a whatever story. I cared more about Logan's predicament, and we got to see more of his home life. We got to meet his parents, who are Lisa Rinna and Harry Hamlin, who I believe are married in real life, right? I could be wrong. I don't know. We got to see just how rich Logan is. They have a big-ass house. His dad is a movie star. And apparently a child abuser. I know some older generations probably wouldn't consider that child abuse, but I do. I didn't think that his dad was an abuser, but I guess it makes sense because Logan seemed so afraid of him. Like, he was, like, cowering. I mean, that explains why he acts out so much everywhere else. Because he doesn't feel like he has any power. He feels powerless, helpless, because at home he has to do everything his dad says. But outside of home is his chance to feel like a god. Like, he can... That's why he's a bully. That's what... Bullies are always bullied. Bullies are always being bullied by someone else, so that makes total sense. For some reason, it just reminded me of Trump. Like, I wonder what Trump's home life was like, and I mean, he must have been bullied by his father or mother or someone. I mean, people don't just, end up like that overnight. And neither does Logan. I mean, this is years of abuse, years of, feeling powerless. Yeah, like, I was with the father up until the beating. Like, him being strict and making him serve at the soup kitchen, that was all fine with me. Him yelling at him was fine. I mean, because Logan just keeps doing these things, but it's this vicious cycle. He's only acting out because of the way his dad treats him. So if his dad, had started out since he was a kid treating him with respect and love, he probably wouldn't be that way. And on top of it, he's spoiled. I mean, because they're rich. So I'm torn between feeling sorry for him and hating him, because it's so hard, because, like, that's all he knows. That's all he knows is, being beaten and made to feel like he's nothing. But at the same time, eventually you're gonna have to think for yourself. It's so hard to judge him, to judge anyone who's being abused. And then the mother fucking does nothing. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, but you still have to find a way to treat others with respect. You should do the opposite of what... There are people out there who have been abused who, make it a point in their lives to not be how they were treated, to do the opposite of what happened to them. So I hope eventually he does that. I hope eventually he becomes a stronger person. I'm sure after he graduates high school, then he can do whatever he wants. I mean, he stood up to his father in his own way, but, like, hopefully he'll really stand up to him and say, you know what, I'm not gonna take this crap anymore. I'm out of here. I don't need the money. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but Duncan was put forth as student body president, even though he could care less about it. He could care less about anything. His dad's trying to light a fire under him. Logan's dad, for some reason, is trying to light a fire under him. But I think they're all just trying to, the elite is trying to keep their power in any way that they can, even in fucking high school. Like, who fucking cares? It's fucking high school. Blonde cheerleader girl, cliche, is meddling with shit. She's Jane Lynch's, random Jane Lynch's, student aide, or teacher's aide. She's trying to keep the power too. She had a problem with Wanda challenging her in the establishment. Little high school shit, and characters we're probably not going to see again, so that's whatever. The best thing about this episode was seeing Logan's family life and the last scene with Veronica and her dad, and getting closer to solving Lily's murder. Why were Lily's shoes in that guy's possession? And how could they be in his possession and in that was a crime photo, right? Or I'm guessing, I don't know. Yeah, like, how could they be there at the same time? So obviously he's being set up, and hopefully within the next couple episodes we'll find out, you know, what's going on. Probably not going to be right away, because we're not even like halfway through the season. I really want to know if the Kane family was involved with, you know, Lily's murder. Maybe Duncan knows something, and maybe that's why he's medicating as well, and he's just trying not to think about what he does know or what he thinks he knows. We'll have to wait and see. But it was a fun episode, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like full reactions, please head down to my Patreon by clicking the link down below. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye.
I can tell you